walk in class and keep an eye on everyone. Can even notice the back row students doodling monsters like me or fairies, which is childish. But it's because Miss Washington is strict and she wants a quiet place to eat, sleep, live, teach. She was born with super hearing ears, like a Superman's ears would be. Hence, she'll be able to control the environment in class or change places to teach, eat, or live, and even find the difference between the sound of
Sound of
words
drawing.
drawing.
Okay,
Yeah.
some students said, sorry, we're late. Don't worry about it, you guys. To Chow and to Mr. Goober, don't worry, we're just going to keep on studying. Sorry, we're late. Hey, let's see. This is kind of fun. Nice vocabulary, Hannah. Arta, can you read her second part here, the thing called seats?
I sat I sat in the I sat I sat in the back seat, back row, so I thought doodling on paper works would be easy, but no. Lots of time I would draw on my homework, causing the rustling sounds of pencils sliding across the paper doodling. The sound of Miss Washington hated the most. She soon found out the sound was coming from 4 chairs back, 6 chairs to the left, and 7 tables backwards. Reaching my desk, the last, she glared at me as she was trying to say, "That is just a warning." Plus, I trembled with fear, causing even more sound. The chair squeaking, as she could no longer bear the sounds. She angrily ordered me to move my belongings to the front row. Now what? Well, I actually found another way of drawing it in class though. Drawing new thoughts.
Drawing in thoughts. That's kind of cool, Hannah. Drawing in thoughts. All right. Now, next, we finally get to the mustache. This is really Cherry. Can you read Hannah's part 3, the mustache part of the story?
As we can see, I sat right in front of Miss Washington. So one time when Miss told Tommy to tell her the answer to the question minus 82 minus 37. I didn't answer. I was deep in thought, not daydreaming. No, true. I was counting how many strings of mustache Miss Washington had. She asked me again, and I said, Miss Washington, you have 101 strands of mustache. If you said my name as Washington asked, no, I said firmly. Then what did you call me? Washington, miss. This made the whole class laugh so hard they cried. Why I got a detention for 2 weeks. Oh man.
Oh man, the funny ending, Hannah. Oh man. So yeah, you would get like 2 weeks detention if you gave an essay like if you give a nickname like that to your teacher, right? Calling her Miss Washington Tash. You actually divide it there, right? Tash. Remember, Tash is nickname for the tash and mustache. Good. In one of your stories, you were talking about coding. Who wrote the thing about coding, you guys? Because this was an interesting dilemma for me. Do you know, I often tell the students, please don't use numbers in your thing, in your writing here. So don't, if you check the chat box, don't write 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to write it 1, 2, 3, 4. And the students sometimes say, why? Why can't we write 1, 2, 3, 4 with just the numbers? It's because if you look at the essay this week, somebody wrote about coding, computer game coding. He wrote 3 people like this, and it looks like it could be the name of a computer group. So it's better to write three people because three people could be a group of guys who write code, right? So we want to be careful with that. Yeah. So Goober or whoever's essay that was, make sure you write three people, THREE. That's used in the American APA and the Chicago style. Those have been used for about 100 years as the standard. Okay. Huey Bone, how are you? Huey Bone looks like he has something to say. Goober looks like he has something to say. Huey Bone, what's going on? He's thinking of something, Mr. Huey Bone. What's going on, Huey Bone? How are you? How are you today, Bone?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good, good. Are you enjoying Saturday?
I really enjoyed my Saturday.
Good. What did you
Every
do?
time. I just play a lot of games.
A lot of games. Okay. My other writing classes were talking about too much game playing and you shouldn't play so many games, but that's not our class. You guys like your computer games a lot, I think, right? Okay. Hey, Ellis, how are you? Ellis has this avatar red ribbon in her hair. That's cute, Ellis. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. My voice is a little bit dry because I had to take medicine. So my voice gets really dry.
It's
Like
like
that.
you're old, so your voice is like that.
I'm old. No, what it is Ray Cooey Jewy is now Bone's new name, Mr. Cooey Jewy. It's from medicine I take for my asthma. Asthma is difficulty breathing, right? All right. Let's see. How is Martin doing? Or do you say Martine? Martin, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
How are you today, Martin?
It's pretty good for me.
Pretty good. What are you doing all day Saturday?
Saturday, I did some skating,
Oh, cool.
did some skating,
Is that
mm,
ice skating or out
s-
other skating?
skating's not like skateboarding, but I mean
On roller skates?
roller skate. That's
Oh,
right.
okay, roller skates, yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's so many kinds of skating.
Yeah.
Are you good at that?
Actually, I like just not actually so good, but I know how to run very fast, go
Oh.
up down slopes.
Do you wear a helmet?
Yeah, my class required me to wear protective gears to avoid
Yeah,
injuries.
that's important. Very good. Yeah, because if you're on skates going really fast,
Yeah,
you have to be careful of that. Nice. Very good. Hey, Martin, by the way, I didn't know if your name is Martin or Martine because
Yeah.
this,
It's Martin.
it's just a
Martin.
nickname.
Correct.
Just a nickname.
okay, Martin. Yeah,
You're
because Spanish and French people say Martine. It's the same spelling, but they say
It's
Martin.
like your USA people.
It's just like Martinez, E and Z at the
Martin.
back of the word.
Okay, Martin. All right. Hey, let's see who else we have. I want to talk to some new people. Do we have Maya, who has the name Dung? Maya, are you there?
Yes, I am.
How are you, Maya?
Nice. I have a great week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. What did you do?
I
Ellis, your
do
brother's too noisy again. Sorry, Ellis. Go ahead. What do you do?
yeah. I did some research for my small study.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult because I can't find the major documents, but
Yeah.
I think it will be okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and I have
What
a
is the research?
small party to celebrate
Yeah.
our result in the test. I told you, I think 2 week or 3 week ago.
Oh my God. What was
Yeah.
your what is your area you are researching, Maya?
About student, about let I think. Health mental.
Oh, mental health?
Yes, sorry, mental health of
Very
a
cool.
student. Yes.
Oh, very cool. All right. I'll ask you more questions about that. I promise.
Thank you.
Chow raised the hand. Chow, how are you doing? Did you get online, Chow?
Can I ask?
Yeah, your microphone sounds good too, Chow. Good.
How can I send you my homework because I didn't see any group?
It should be in Zalo. Do you see Zalo?
I have Zalo, but I didn't join the writing class.
Okay, well, I'll show you. We did writing about cause and effect, but in your life, things that happened in your life. Like this happened, and then this happened, and then this happened, this happened. It's there in the Zalo if you can see it, child. We'll try to get it to you. It's just a paragraph if you want to try. Okay. All right, you guys, are you ready for tonight's main lesson? I prepared it for you. It's kind of cool. I think you guys will like this. It's more of a casual chat lesson. So wait 1 second. Let me just get it ready.
Oh, yep.
Yep, yep, yep. What is yep, yep,
Read
yep?
stories.
Well, there's a story, a personal story I wrote in here.
Okay.
You guys, this is kind of flexible. If you wanted to write a story, you could. But what today's lesson is about categories here. I'll put it in bold for you. Categories, putting things into categories, groupings of things, organize information by grouping it into categories. So we have 3 categories here. We have garden, tools, and electrical. This might seem kind of easy, but it's good to learn some vocabulary. So the first picture, what are these, you guys, in picture number 1? Anyone can shout it out if you want.
They are light bulbs.
Light bulbs, yeah, lights. So I would take that picture of lights. I'm not going to move it, but I will say electrical things. So we'll put here lights. Oh, if I get the right thing right, lights. Okay. And so if you got lights, can you find me another electrical thing?
Lamp.
The lamp. Good. I got an old-fashioned style lamp because it looks stylish. Right? Lamp. Good. Can you find another one? Yeah, cord. Nice, nice
Switch.
cord. Yeah. We can call it electrical cord.
Switch.
And the light switch. Good. You guys got them all. I told you it would be easy, but the reason I put all these pictures is, sometimes students say, what is that thing you use to turn off the lights? Oh, it's a light switch, right? Light switch, a lamp, lights here, and the electrical cord. Oh, by the way, that orange cord? You could call that a utility cord. They used to call it that, utility cord, because it's used, a utility cord is used in projects at home. Okay, we'll put light bulbs because someone said light bulbs. All right, what else do you guys see? We have,
Headgears.
okay, so what do we have here? We have tools. Can you tell me some tools names of these 4?
Headgear.
They're the chainsaw.
Well, what's a chainsaw?
It's just a saw,
Really
not
extreme.
Headgear.
Handsaw, you guys.
Handsaw.
Let's see if we can make handsaw as one. Yeah, it's one word. Sometimes I want
Headgears.
a saw, a handsaw. Yeah, you guys got that. What's this?
A
you guys?
shovel. A
Oh,
shovel.
nice. Your
Shovel.
vocabulary is good. Now, of course, you guys say, teacher, this is easy, but you guys all have good vocabulary. So, all right. So what's this?
Hammer.
A hammer.
Nice. Hammer, yeah. Hammer. Hey, do you guys know how to say hammer in German?
No.
Hammer. I say hammer, hammer. Okay, how about this?
It's a screwdriver.
A
Yeah,
screwdriver.
screwdriver. Let's see if we can put screwdriver. as
Screwdriver.
one word. Yeah, screwdriver. Nice. Is there one more? Yeah, what are these here? The
Headgears.
Pliers. No way.
pliers. Yeah, pliers. Those are good. Did someone say head shears to cut your hair? I wouldn't use those to cut my hair. That would be like
It will be odd. It would be odd.
just go right down to your skin. It would take like an hour too. All right, finally, we have garden things. These might be a little more challenging, you guys.
Seeds.
Soil.
Seeds, you got it. You
Soil.
got seeds. Nice. Yeah, seeds, right?
And
Now
a
this
pot
is
of
interesting.
plants.
I
And
got, yeah, what do you see?
Soil.
What are these here?
Plants.
Plant
Plants,
pots.
yeah.
Plant pots.
Plant pots, planting pots, right?
Planting pots.
Or you could say plants if someone said. By the way, I tried to get you a picture of something you might see in Vietnam. So what are these red things, you guys?
Ah,
Flowers.
Mm,
Chilies? No, wait.
Chilies, chilies, they're chilies. So,
Chilies.
I know you guys
Chilies?
love pho, and you put chilies in pho, so I tried to get like a
Soil.
soil. Yeah, that's very good. Soil, nice. Now listen, we only have 3 or 4. We have the soil, the plant seeds. What do you think from these we could also use in the garden?
A shovel.
Shovel.
Yeah, the shovel. So do you see how this challenges you? You can put shovel in 2 categories, you guys. It's kind of cool, huh?
Wow.
Shovel. So that's just one that gets to be shared between the 2. All right, next. The point of all this is that grouping things is a good way to organize. A teenage student, Lynn, needs to organize these items so that she can begin to clean up her room. Look at her list and create at least 3 categories for all this stuff. So you have to give me the category this time, you guys, and there are 3 of them. Let's see, Arta, can you read the list of things in Lynn's room? It's a dirty room, by the way.
Dirty shirts, a set of magnets, a photo album, an old magazine, dirty pair of jeans, books, a skirt with a spot on it, colored pencils,
Mhm.
horse figurines, a box of modeling clay, a journal, a t-shirt with a ketchup stain.
Thanks, Arta. Do you guys get this, the horse figurines? Do you know what those are?
Yeah.
They're like made of ceramics and they're cute little things you can put on your bookshelf. So they're made of like porcelain that you would make a dish out of, horse figurines. Okay, so she maybe collects those. And so this, I'll give you a hint. The modeling clay and the figurines going to be a little difficult. Could somebody give me a category for the horse figurines? What would we call those?
Decorations.
Decorations, props.
Decorations are good. Or hobbies, maybe? She collects them. Okay, because she also has modeling clay. Could that be like art thing?
Look
Maybe.
like a sculpturer.
Yes.
Yes. You said that, yes. My friend used to do that all the time. He used to say, yes, Brendan, for a joke. Very good joke, you guys. All right. So listen, for the decorations here, this is going to be a little hard to do. Can you tell me what art things and decoration things are in here?
A box of
horse
colored
figurines.
pencils.
Yeah. Horse
Uh,
figurines. Uh-huh.
A t-shirt with ketchup stain. Colored pencils.
Yeah, box of colored pencils.
A
More
set
people?
of magnets.
A set of magnets. Yeah, maybe magnets.
And it's could be like
Problem.
sticking metal things,
Sticky metal things.
like create
Magazines.
like a figures of it, a figure.
The old magazines.
Magazines, yeah. Hobby, she collects magazines.
Photo album.
A photo album, yeah.
A journal maybe.
A journal, yeah. Like
Yeah,
she
book.
puts things
She
in her
could be
journal.
like writing about
Huh?
the time she first doing the art.
Books.
Books, yeah, 4 books. Nice. Hannah wrote blah, 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 blah. Is blah, blah, blah part of her collection, Hannah? Antiques. Someone said antiques. That's fine if you guys want to put antiques. All right. So listen, I think we're just going to have 2 categories. I thought there would be 3, but if you guys put all of those in things she likes to collect, like colorful magnets, what's the other category then?
Clothes. Dirty
Dirty.
clothes.
Dirty clothes. What do you call dirty clothes in English?
Laundry.
Nice. Laundry. Yeah. Laundry items. So again, this is a great way to build your vocabulary.
I
So can
didn't
you
know.
tell me?
I didn't know that before. I just laundry is like an act of operating a washing machine.
Yeah, like actually laundry can be dirty clothes. So your mom says, take the laundry downstairs to the machine. And then laundry is
Oh,
all the
I
dirty
heard that.
clothes. Nice work, you guys. Okay, so what do we have?
Dirty shirts.
3 dirty shirts. Nice.
Pair of
Pair of
A
jeans.
shirt with a spot on it.
Ah.
dirty pair of
Pair of jeans.
And what was it? A t-shirt with
Shirt with a spot on it.
shirt with spots on it.
yeah, I'll just write ketchup there. Nice, you guys.
A skirt.
A skirt, yeah.
A skirt with a spot on it.
Yes. And a very British. A skirt with a spot on it. Very funny. You guys, do you know why they call it a pair of jeans? Like teacher Brendan is wearing a pair of glasses because there are 2. Why do they call it a pair of jeans?
They are double.
Double, yeah. Did you know that old jeans, like 500 years ago, the Spanish people began to wear those? And it was actually two pieces of cotton material, really strong for riding horses. So they would actually tie up each one, and it was called pantaloons, which is such a funny name. It comes from India, actually, pantaloons. What word did pantaloons become, you guys?
Pants.
Pants, yeah, that's where we get
Pants.
the word pants. So that's why you say a pair of pants, because it used to be two separate pieces. And then I think about 150 years ago, they began sewing it together to make a one piece of pants, right? It's kind of weird. All right, let's see. Cherry, can you read the next thing here?
Play a game. Make your own group and categories. Write some categories into the chat box. You could write blue thing that holds thing with zipper, fruit, fluffy things, scratchy thing, and so on. I'll start my naming thing and then use the Zoom raise hand button where you can guess the category. That the first part, the practice session. Next, you all can begin naming objects and students that they guess what kind of category this is.
Okay, nice. And so you see, Cherry, these are just some ideas in the chat box. If you guys don't spam the chat box, if you use the chat box nicely, can you give me some categories like Min wrote antiques? Min, that's really good. Nice work. You just gave your own category. Nice work, Min. So Min wrote antiques. Very nice. So you could say rocking chair. You could say dresser. What other antiques can you guys think of? Artistic stuff. Nice. Arta. Good. Okay. So if Arta says artistic stuff, can you guys give me some examples? I'll put them at the bottom of this thing here because I have some more lesson for you a little later. But we still have half an hour. We can keep talking, you guys. So we have antiques and we have sketchbooks. Oh, nice. So we have artistic things. Sketchbooks. Nice. Arta, do you like to use sketchbooks? Me too. Can you think of more artistic stuff? Hannah, Baka. Oh my gosh. Goober is calling himself Baka. Oi, 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 Baka. Baka means foolish in Japanese, by the way. Okay. Crayons, but I bet you knew that from manga. What happened to my crayons? Crayons, paints. Yeah, you guys are good. Crayons, paints. Pattern jars. Very nice. Brushes. Very good. Did you guys ever see really expensive paintbrushes?
Color pencils.
Colored pencils. Yeah, they were selling really expensive brushes in Japan a while back. I couldn't believe how expensive they were. Yeah, markers are fine. I loved doing artwork with markers as a kid. Okay, next.
Paper. Paper. Normal paper.
Guys, who wrote ancestors' portraits? Do you mean that as an art thing or as an antique?
I mean, this is an
Pen.
antique because
Okay.
the cover outside it was like very elaborate. So
Yes.
it's truly antique to me.
Okay, because this is interesting. It could be elaborate, so it
Yeah.
also could be an art thing.
Now, I just like intend to make the ancestors' portraits in the antiques,
Yeah,
artistic things.
art too, because they spend a lot of time on them.
Yeah.
Let me see, because of the quality of ancestors' portraits. Do you think ancestors' portraits are nice, or do you think they're scary? Who was that? Was that
Queen
who
is
gave
about to
ancestors-
die.
I know. Who gave
And
that,
he's
you
not-
guys?
And she's not an ancestor. She died 2 years ago. That doesn't count.
Yeah, it's kind of scary. Well, whose idea was that? I'm kind of curious. You guys, I'll tell you what, let's stop this share. And I'll do this. My favorite source to go on this kind of thing is Yahoo. And then I'm gonna in the Yahoo, I'm gonna write let's say Chinese ancestors portraits.
Clean.
Okay, and I'm gonna see, like, if you guys saw these in your house, I see these in our in the Japanese house of my father-in-law. Yeah, okay, so close that whiteboard and let's go to the. Now, you guys look at these portraits and say, do you think that's scary if you saw this old queen?
No.
She's a
It
Qing
looks like-
Dynasty
It
queen.
looks like oi oi baka to me.
Only Oibaka. What do you think? These two. Okay, how about these?
Just looks so weird.
Yeah, they just look weird. They look really old. What
And
if you
these are paintings.
Yeah. But what if you went into a dark room? You were going to go to the kitchen to get a glass of milk late at night. And if you saw that, wouldn't you be a little afraid? Like they were, like this lady, she's watching you.
Not really like a human.
Yeah, it's
Very.
kind of, I don't know. She just doesn't look very happy. Like if you went into a room, look at this one. This one almost looks like Manchurian, right?
The
Oh
queen.
no, the painting too scary.
How about this
This
one?
is
This guy's
awesome.
looking at you. Looks like Kublai Khan.
Is that the queen thing?
How about all these guys if they're looking at you, right?
Oh,
Isn't that
gosh.
a little scary? All right, let's
Every picture have eyes is
Now.
I know every picture looks like they've got eyes looking at you, right? All right, you guys, can you give me another topic? Someone wrote stop. Creepy.
Wait.
Simply is better. Okay, can you guys think of another one? What is another category we could do? you think?
Teacher,
Yes,
a knife.
a knife for what? Kitchen things?
No.
What would that
Oh,
be?
yeah, it's not for kitchen
Creepy
things.
stuff.
Weapons?
A fork.
A horse?
Oh,
Fork.
RPG.
A
RPG
fork.
for the
Oh.
A horse.
Oh, come on. We are not weaponry dealers.
Spoons.
Size.
You guys are funny.
AK-47.
I know. RNG.
MG-78.
All right. Yeah, you guys, it's interesting, but it's some of the students don't like
Okay.
violent things, you guys. So let's not use the violent things. Although, you know, if I did the weapon things, I'd be very good at that because I studied that recently, right?
A spoon.
Okay. New
A
category,
phone.
new category. Oh, I'll give this to you guys.
Creepy stuff.
Oh, yeah.
This
Phone,
communication.
Urban legend.
phone,
Urban
phone.
legend.
Zoom.
Zoom, good.
Zoom.
Hmm.
What's that?
What's that?
Yes, Zalo.
Instagram.
Instagram.
Website.
iPhone 16 Pro Max.
Microsoft Teams.
Yeah, that was good. By the way, who said Microsoft Team? We could use that. Thank you for that idea. That was really good. Thanks, Hannah.
Free.
Microsoft.
Because it gives us an idea.
Telegram works.
Yeah.
Google Meet.
Google Meet.
ChatGPT. Classroom.
Classroom. Yeah, that was Google.
ChatGPT.
Reddit.
What is it?
Reddit.
Yeah.
Communication
So
things.
it's a legend.
Teacher talking.
What is it?
Laptop.
Laptop. Good. Laptop.
iPad.
Snapchat.
Or tablets already know.
Discord.
Hmm. Hey, you guys, do you know tin cans?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Ah, yes.
Did you guys ever make those in schools?
No.
Oh
We
my gosh.
attempt to. It
tin
just
can,
worked for a day.
Here, I'll show you.
They
'cause this-
expire and we can't hear anything.
This is kind of fun. We used to do these in science class just to understand how sound waves go. So it
I'm
looks like
serious,
this.
father, excuse me.
Did you guys ever make these tin can communicators?
Yes.
You talk to each other? Did you think the quality was good?
It was fine.
Try, but I can't hear anything.
Well, our teacher used to do this, right? But then some kids would say bad things into their can. They get the teacher angry, which was kind of funny, like saying evil stuff to a little
You
kid.
mean bad words?
Well, like I'm a ghost, you know. If you use bad words, you would get a detention that Hannah wrote about in her thing. So yeah,
Actually, if you say bad words, you won't get detention. But the fifth time you said I don't
yeah,
want to say.
be careful. All right, hey, who is that? Mr. Nah, I lose is your new name. Nah,
Now I lose.
can you read this for
I
me,
am
please?
losing Gojo.
No,
right.
I win.
I wrote this. This is for homework, but can you read
now I
this?
lose.
Mr. Charlie, can you read this blue part here, please?
Homework, can you write one paragraph where you choose a category and then begin to fill up that category with things that fit in that category? For example, my father loved to smoke a pipe. I could call this a pipe category. My father enjoyed smoking in a pipe in the evening when he would come home from a busy day at office. When he would sit on a sofa in the living room of our house, he would take out a small kit to get the pipe ready. Inside the kit there were pipe cleaners because the main tube can really get dirty with old burnt tobacco. He also have a shiny silver tube to clean the ball of the pipe out. He would empty all of it onto small tissue he had in the pipe kit.
Mm.
The same tube for scraping out of the ball of the pipe was then used in the filling up of the pipe. He would take out his tobacco and fill the bowl of the pipe up, and then use the scraping tools, store a spoon or hammer to pat the tobacco down. After doing all this, he was ready to enjoy smoking his pipe. Whenever he smoked cheap tobacco, and my family members would complain a little and open a few windows because the smoke was strong and smelled like chemicals.
Yeah, Charlie, he had cheap tobacco. Let me show you what it all looks like. So there's the pipe. So he had this pipe. You guys don't smoke, it's bad. These are the pipe cleaners, clean the black tube. Then this tool can clean this part here and scrape out the bowl. It takes a long time, but pipe smokers are really weird, you guys. They like to work on their pipe for like 5 minutes before they smoke it. It's all part of this thing where they calm down and then they smoke. And then this is the tobacco here. These are the pipe cleaners. He had a little pouch.
You make your teeth brown.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
And by the way, do you know what this pipe is made out of, you guys?
Wood.
Nah, it's really surprising. Do you know? It's crazy. Let me show you. See if you can guess. I'll show you more pictures of it. This is really old-fashioned, you guys.
Detectives.
And let me see if I can get a picture on the thing here. Okay, yeah, so I'll stop the share here. And then you guys look on the picture here. Now see if you can figure this out. These are the pipes. They're called corn cob pipes. So what are they made out of, you guys?
Corn.
Corn, yeah. This is made from corn. It's a really cheap way to make a pipe is to use corn, right?
That's a pipe.
Where?
And it looks like this. Corn on the cob looks like this, you guys. You take a piece of corn and then you make a pipe when you're done eating all the corn. You dry it out for a long time and you can make a pipe from it, right? By the way, Alice, do you guys and Capybara, do you guys eat corn in Vietnam?
Oh, yes. I love it.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Do you put lime on it?
Delicious.
Delicious, yeah. Do you
Oh,
put lime
delicious.
on
I
it?
like Rio.
Yeah, we put butter on it in America. I love it too.
Actually, I put lemon.
Margarine, yeah. Now, do you guys put? Do you know what they?
Put butter.
Do you like it if it's burned like this, you guys?
Yes,
I never
I
eat
love
those.
it.
Yeah, me
thought
too.
never-
Oh, look at this, you guys. Bacon on corn. Have you ever tried that?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, is it good? I've never tried it.
So good.
Students breakfast.
Oh, that's look
For
weird.
breakfast?
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, do you know how they eat it in Mexico, you guys?
You just
It's kind of surprising, you guys.
You
Here's
just
the
eat
Mexican.
a whole. You just
Yeah,
open
I've
your
never
mouth
tried this.
so wide.
It's Mexican style is mayonnaise and hot spices. They put mayonnaise on the corn. They sell this in Chicago in summer. But I don't know if Chicago people who are like not Mexican, if they try this, putting mayonnaise on the corn.
This look more nice than the last one.
Not good for me.
Would you guys like to try mayonnaise on corn, or is it kind of gross?
Gross.
Really?
I don't know. This one's really
I
hot.
think it's good. I think it's good. This look more nice
It
than the last
depends
one.
on the people's taste.
Yeah.
Yummy! I'm gonna love supper.
Now, the city of Chicago said, you guys can sell this in the park in summer, but please make sure you have a clean wagon with clean hot water and clean mayonnaise, because they were afraid people could get sick if they didn't have health inspectors to check the corn, right? So, okay, very good.
So is
Corn ice cream.
is this easily handmade?
Yes.
I
Of
mean,
the
is this
pipe?
easily cooked at home?
Oh yeah, corn is easily cooked at home.
You just need an oven and a corn, does it?
It's easy, but most people in winter in Mexico, they make corn tamales. Do you guys know what tamales are?
No.
Oh, they're so good, you guys. Let me do another quick share here because you
That
guys
was a better.
you guys ask such interesting questions that my sister can make these because her family is part Mexican. So they make these at Christmas time because her old husband was a Mexican guy. So you crush up the corn and you make a pudding, not a pudding, but you make a paste out of the corn and then you put it back into the corn thing. So it looks like this, you guys. So that's the skin outside the corn. And then inside it, this is the best picture. This is corn with cornmeal flour and then spicy chicken. And then you wrap it in the leaf and you steam it like you do in Vietnam with spring rolls. So when you open this, it's really hot. And then inside is this wonderful sort of corn cake. It just tastes so good, these corn tamales. And they're all steamy with corn and chicken. And this is what they look like when they're all wrapped up, right? And in Mexico, they use a lot of the same spices you use in Vietnam. So that's cilantro, you guys. And so that's
I use too much chinsu.
tamales. There it is. I wish you guys could try tamales sometime. If you go to Los Angeles to visit your cousins or something, you can try tamales, okay? All
I
right.
like grilled bananas.
Oh,
So
so
let's
I'm
go.
right now.
Yeah, does it make you hungry? All right. So, you guys, that was the corn cob pipe, and that's the pipe. And so remember what I was doing here. The whole category is the pipe category. So let's try this. We have about 20 minutes left. Somebody start a category, and I'll try to help you write a paragraph for another sample. And then, as usual, the lucky person almost gets the homework done for them, right? So, Alice, you're so sweet. Can you give me something like a category? Because Alice's little brother went away, so he's not so noisy now. Hey, Alice, are you there? Hey, Alice, can you talk about anything you want to talk about that's a category?
Never mind.
Like sports, art supplies, books.
Books.
Books, okay, yeah, you like that. I think Arta likes that too. Okay, so can you tell me about different kinds of books, Alice?
Comics.
Comics, yeah, comics, manga.
Some books that you can just write in there, like my chess book over here. So you
Oh,
can do
interesting.
some-
Yeah. Very cool.
Yearbook.
Yeah.
Notebook,
Notebook.
writing book.
Homework.
Writing books.
Oh, it's not a book.
Be careful with this.
Writing books.
Pakai.
It's the Spanish way of saying it. Very funny, you guys.
Sci-fi,
Writing books.
science fiction.
What is it?
Science
Novels.
fiction.
Novels, nice.
Wait, since there are books, then paper.
Science fiction.
Paper books, okay.
Oh no.
I mean, think about Charlie.
Sketchbook.
Charlie like metal books. Is that possible?
Sketchbook.
Art books, yeah. Art books are good.
Gloves.
Okay.
Science fiction.
Science fiction, very nice. Science fiction. Hey,
Biology.
who's- Science fiction.
Biology, psychology.
Ecology, nice choice. Who was that said ecology?
Me, Ben,
Ben, nice work.
Books.
Chemistry.
and a lot of logy anymore.
Waffle.
Chemistry book.
Hey, who spammed the chat box? Don't do that. Who is that? Unlimited
Psychology.
Minecraft.
Unlimited
Wait,
Minecraft.
don't do that. That's
My
crazy.
name's Unlimited Fortnite game.
Right. Well, we'll call you unlimited spam.
I'm also have 3 psychology book at home.
Chemistry.
Nice. Chemistry and psychology. Very good.
So cool.
Chemistry.
Yeah.
Technology. For some reason.
You hear me?
Biology.
Biology books. Yeah. Okay.
Nope.
Now you guys. Now,
Romance.
Books.
are you guys
Coding.
ready? Romances. 1 second, please.
Oh,
So
romance.
do you see this line right here? We're going to make a paragraph to show you how to do this from scratch. What would you like to choose?
Let's choose.
Martin, what do you think we should choose?
Uh, I think we should vote first.
Oh, nice, Martin. Okay.
Vote.
Okay.
Who wants to do
Oh no.
comics?
Comics.
You can
It's so
do
short.
in the
What?
chat box. Number one for comics and
Yeah.
manga. Number
One
two
for comic,
Books.
2
One
for
for-
fantasies,
Yes.
3
Emergency
for
meeting.
science,
The rejected one will not.
4 is art,
Yeah.
5 for chemistry.
Okay, I got
Okay,
it. So
and-
here's how a paragraph would start, right?
Yeah.
So let's pretend this is
Emergency meeting.
Martin.
Who's the crewmate?
Martin might write. I have different.
Vô chưa?
Làm người
Um,
làm đi.
And 7 is for novels.
okay.
Ngồi học không tập trung.
Đâu tập trung.
This is optional, so anyone could vote for anything, and you could change the vote.
All right.
It's more easily to you when you get into two types of aspect, learning aspect and
Yes.
entertainment aspect.
Exactly.
Let's vote that one. That
Mhm.
one is more easier.
Nice. Ben, that's Ben. Yeah. What do you call these? These are known as books for learning.
Yeah.
Then we have
I'm gonna grab some water.
books for let's call it pure pleasure. What would you call books for pure pleasure, you guys?
That.
Laughing book.
What is it?
Laughing book.
Laugh. Oh, joke books.
Your books, yeah, sure.
Nice.
Pure leisure, pleasure. I think that's one
Pure
just
leisure,
for
yeah.
entertainment.
Okay. No, that's not bad. Let's see.
What did the berry say to another one in Valentine's?
What did they say?
I love you very much.
Very funny, Charlie. Was that Charlie? I love you very much. Okay. You guys, we have a pretty good paragraph. Let me see. What would you think, Martin and Ben and Mr. Charlie? What would be your favorite of those? The learning books or the relaxation books?
Relaxation.
Okay.
Relaxation.
Hey, nice doggy.
What do you call a man poking from a toilet? I knew everybody knows this book.
Mr. Martin, Charlie, Ben, you guys kind of command this category. What's your favorite book to read? Can you tell me?
History book. Joke book.
Okay.
Jokes book. Jokes books.
Joke books, sorry, joke books most.
But
What is the creeper's favorite subject?
Mr.
Wrong.
Those jokes are kind of old.
Wrong.
I heard those like a million years ago. Do you guys know this one? You go, here's a great English one for you guys. You're right. The last time I heard that joke, are you guys ready? Do you know how to end this?
History.
The last time I heard that joke, I was on my pet dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
It means
Oh,
you were
you mean
riding on your
toothless?
dinosaur.
You mean toothless?
It means that joke was 16 million years ago. Okay. All right, let's do another one for our homework. Who would like to pick a next topic? Does anyone like to cook?
No.
Nah,
food is interesting.
food is interesting. All right, let's do food.
No, nothing.
I like to eat either cook.
Johnny Depp be like,
I like to eat what?
Dessert.
The category's name is I like to eat what?
Desserts.
Okay. Dessert's nice. Is that Hannah?
"Zings."
And I worry about you. You like sweet things. Teacher likes sweet things, and the doctor told him no more sweet things, right?
No,
How do you
we can
spell
speak
Oreo with
things,
sweet
but
cream?
fruits, for example,
Oreos, chocolate,
fruits.
vanilla, vanilla,
Fruit.
Oh yes, chocolate.
Chocolate.
Yeah,
You know what my favorite?
chocolate.
Coconut flavor.
Nice, nice. Yeah.
No, not the.
vanilla. Yeah,
Do you guys
you
like
mean
cinnamon?
cinnamon.
who likes honey?
Yeah.
Who likes honey?
Ice cream.
No, I think it's okay.
Ice cream, just the milk. Just the milk.
Dairy.
Dairy.
Water, water,
Carbohydrate.
Water.
water,
Juice.
Yeah.
water,
Water. That's not sweet.
Coke, Coke,
Water, just water.
Coke,
H2O.
Actually, now this is interesting, you guys. Charlie said water for a joke, but do you know there's the English expression sweet water? Do you know what that is?
No.
It's
Water that is
but it's
sweet.
too sweet. I
It
thought
almost
that
tastes
sugar is
sweet
better.
because the
thought it's-
water, because the water is so pure.
Yes, purified.
Ding, ding,
You'll
ding, ding,
notice
ding, ding.
natural. Naturally.
But so it doesn't taste like anything?
The people who live in the country in the mountains in America, they say it almost tastes sweet. That's why they call it sweet water.
Why is drinking water so pure?
So what, Charlie?
Why is drinking water so pure?
So pure?
Yes.
Because the water gets dirty in cities, like in Taipei,
No.
Taiwan.
No.
You have to use a machine.
Because the dirty rivers rejected them.
Yep, this is true. A nice little joke there,
Oh
Charlie.
man, I thought I would answer that for health.
Who drink
Problems.
water.
Let me ask this question to Hannah and Arta. In Vietnam, do you use water filter machines?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, does everyone use those in their houses?
Yeah, I
Yes,
have one
lots
in
of
my
us
house.
has.
Yeah, because they
Okay.
use that. Every house in Taiwan has those too, you
I
guys.
have some problem in Wi-Fi, so can I go out for a little second?
Okay, that's fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
thanks.
Thanks.
What
I'm
is
gonna get
the
my
best chocolate milk of all time?
chocolate milk. All right. So let me ask you a question, you guys. We have about 10 minutes left.
Okay.
Do you know my hometown, Chicago? About 100 years ago, it was the capital of sweets in America. Yes. There are all these famous sweets companies that came over from Europe, and they set up these sweet companies. So I want to show you a really famous Chicago sweet. Are you guys ready for it? This is really interesting. I can't eat these anymore because the doctor said they're too sweet. They are called, one moment.
They're called Oreos.
Oh yeah, that's true too. That's Nabisco.
Hello, this is first time on this site. Yeah,
Really won't.
I don't know if you
Ben.
guys have tried these in Vietnam.
Hey,
Maybe there's a
Ben.
sweet store, Ben, that has these. Have you guys seen these if you travel? Do you know caramel turtles?
Oh,
No.
I don't know.
Oh,
So it
No.
looks like a turtle, and these are its feet and its hands and its head.
It
And I
tastes.
don't know that
Chocolate
confectionery
Oh
and
my
caramel
God.
combined together
You guys,
tastes
these are so
good. What a
good.
graveyard.
These are so good, you guys, that if you eat
They
one, your
taste
whole
so
face gets
weird.
red and
I
hot.
love
because
caramel and don't make me graveyard.
oh, it's so much sugar, you guys. And there are all these different ways to make them, these turtle candies, right?
I think we should
The
try.
This
best
one's got milk
way to
chocolate.
get diabetes.
Oh, make me
Yeah,
brave.
pecans. Now, you guys have pecans in Vietnam, don't you, for cooking? Pecan?
Yes, I was eating this one before for losing weight.
Yeah, did
What
it
is
help?
the? How do you
It's
call
kind of delicious.
caramel
Yeah,
squid
delicious.
game?
Um,
How do you
pecans,
call
you
caramel
guys,
squid game?
I'm surprised because they sell these in Costco in Taiwan because they cook with them in American states. You use these pecans to cook, and you can eat them too. You put soy sauce, like on Japanese food. You fry it in the pan with hot peppers and soy sauce, and they look like this. Garlic
Actually, I don't
too.
like that.
So if you guys want to make big money, if you guys want a business idea, sell these in Vietnam. They would make good money, you guys. You can have sweet pecans like this, or you can have spicy pecans like this. And the spicy ones, these are candy pecans, which are okay. But you could have things.
How to make a lot of money?
If doing that in Vietnam,
Put
it
a
could make us
little-
like rolling in monies.
You could be rolling in money, but listen, you have to ask the government if you can
How to
import
get
the
a lot of
pecans
money
first,
Yeah.
right, you
by
guys?
food.
Because
I
it
want
could be.
kilograms of sugar.
I think you could
beans.
grow pecans in Vietnam. I think you could actually grow pecans in Vietnam. You guys do want to check ChatGPT and ask, can you grow pecans in Vietnam?
You can, 'cause you-
Okay, let me ask.
Yeah, ask.
Okay.
Good. Say, ChatGPT, can you grow pecans in Vietnam? Because Vietnam's growing a lot of coffee and they're growing a lot of cinnamon.
in Mrs. Spanish.
I don't have ChatGPT, but I have Google's.
Okay.
She's next to me.
Let's see what your answer is. I'll put mine on the screen here for you guys. ChatGPT doesn't mind if I'm using it for Google Share. I mean, for share. It says technically. You guys know this is a great word. Technically means, yeah, you could do it, but they are not commonly cultivated. It means not many people do it. But it says it can be done in Vietnam, you guys. All right. So there's an idea. You could try it if you could find some place to grow them. You could probably make a lot of money. Right. So it's something to think about because you guys are always looking for business ideas. Even you young guys are, right? Okay, so can I ask you guys about that homework one more time? Do you understand to write a paragraph? You could write about sweets and desserts. You could write about books. You could write about computer games, I guess. I wrote about my dad's pipe just because it's kind of obscure. One of you guys wrote in your chat box, you know, that's kind of obscure, dude. So this was intentionally obscure because I wanted you guys to think about something. Let me ask Arta. Arta, you have many books. You love books. Can you think of
Yes.
another category besides books, Arta? We'll do one more sample for tonight.
Another category,
Yeah.
maybe collective stuff
Okay,
like
good.
figurines, stamps, coins,
Nice.
currency,
Yeah.
like money from different.
Do you know Spider-Man by Marvel Comics?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know the first edition Spider-Man comic? Let me show it to you. This thing, about 25 years ago, comics were jumping up in price and price and price. And the Spider-Man, if you had the original one from maybe 1964, it was worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, but it had to be in perfect condition. It was called Spider-Man First Edition Spider-Man. I'll show you the cover of it. And this one would be like serious collecting, but the market crashed because it was getting overheated. It was like too many people buying and the price went higher and higher and higher. I think this was the first one. No, this is number 15. This would still be worth a lot of money, but the comic has to be in perfect condition. And it's hard to find comics that are in perfect condition because kids go through them and they read so much, right? I think this is the first edition here. First appearance in comic book. Yeah, look at, can you guys read this? The first edition sold for $454,000. It's almost $500,000, you guys. But even if you have a little, you know, they staple them together. If you have a little damage here, you can't get that price. It's impossible to get that price, right? So, but if you had that original one, do you see how it's in plastic? That one is worth so much money, right? So
Imagine you're selling a cookie, and you sell cookie, and you say it's very cheap.
Now,
People
Charlie,
ask you, how much is it?
Charlie,
$1 million.
wait, Charlie,
Totally
you love
cheap.
this story. Charlie, there was this program on television where the two guys find food.
In my
that's like-
opinions, I think that any limit edition of anything can be collected. Also, some food like is have a total chips sell $100,000 because it's cheap.
Yeah.
Every limited edition of anything in this world can be collected.
But Ben, be careful because my brother-in-law is a professional collector and he makes a lot of money. And he said if it says
It doesn't architect excuse me.
stamped on it, he said, don't buy it if it says collectible stamped on it, because it means they specially made it so people collect it. And he says you won't get very good money for it, right?
Collectible stamps.
So yeah, if it says this is collectible, don't buy it. It has to be really old and there should be no collectible on it, right?
Hand watch.
Hand watches, nice.
Rolex is really
Antique
worth
drawings.
when
Or
collected.
stamps.
But be careful. Do you guys know the story here? In Vietnam in the 1980s, you could find a Rolex watch that some French guy had back in the 1930s when the French were in Vietnam. And so people could buy them really cheaply in Vietnam. But then the Chinese began to make fake Rolex watches and they made them look like they're very old, and it's not true. And people began to lose hundreds of dollars buying a really old French Rolex watch from Vietnam's colonial period. But if you were in Vietnam about 40 years ago, when Vietnam opened to tourism again, you could get cheap Rolexes at a great price that are worth thousands and thousands of dollars now. It's kind of crazy.
Many luxurious brand in the world have a lot of like fake in Vietnam.
So be careful if you guys collect things. Okay, so you like that collectible things as a, do you guys want to try that? You could do collectibles. Write me 5 or 7 sentences on things you like to collect. Is that okay?
I think it's maybe figure too.
Food. Things you like to collect.
Books.
Books, yeah.
Games.
Games, yeah. And so all you have to do is just create a category and start talking about it. But you guys don't do this. Sometimes students don't understand the lesson and they go like this. They write art book, science book. So I don't mean to laugh, but I saw this once or twice. They just put a list with numbers and they go, my homework's done. No, it's a writing class, you guys. Don't give me a list. That's crazy. Look at this one I did for Martin. Martin, you're a lucky guy. I wrote a whole thing based on what you were talking to me about. And so you could write, this is a much better thing. Hey, Martin, are you still there?
Yes, I'm
Okay,
there.
so you want
Hey,
in the
Martin, can you read
collection.
this and tell me if you like it? The blue box.
Let me see. Can I read it out loud?
Yeah, is that okay if you want to read it out? Do you want to print it out and use it as your homework? That's fine with me.
I have to like
I can
crop
show
this
you
out.
one in the
Give me a
collection.
moment.
I mean, it's almost kind of done for you, Martin, if you want. But this is what I'd like to see, you guys. Don't use numbers. Just start talking about the things you like to collect and make sure you have a nice main idea in there. Like this. This is the main idea. Martin says, I have different groups of books. Then he starts in with essential school books, yes. Science, math,
Yeah.
yes. Novels for Vietnamese, literature. Art, I think you must know these, that Vietnam has some beautiful literature that goes back almost 1,000 years.
True.
Right? Yeah. And these are
Yeah.
books for learning. So do you see how we said these are books for learning or essential school books, right? That's kind
Dictionaries
of dictionaries, yeah. And then let's put that in there too.
or geography like maps book.
Okay, let's do this. And dictionaries.
Yes.
Nice inclusion there, Martin.
Yeah.
And I'll put an exclamation mark there. These are known for books. By the way, do you want to, Hannah, do you remember, is Hannah still here? Hannah, you lived in Japan, is that right?
No.
Oh, I thought I always ask you that. Another student who looks like you lived in Japan. She's in my Sunday class. The
I
exclamation,
did live in Japan.
you did, right?
Yeah, I was born here,
That was you.
of course.
Because you said no. Why? And I'm confused. The exclamation mark. Do you remember what it's called in Japanese? Bikurimaku. Do you remember that? Bikurimaku.
Nah.
Because bikrishta means surprise. So its surprise mark is bikurimaku. So there's a little Japanese for you guys. The exclamation mark. Okay. And that is right there. Okay, you guys. this is really good. I think, Martin, if you want, this would be pretty good for your writing. And if you guys want to copy this style, that's fine with me. And I'm going to put that all
Sure.
together. What do you think, Ben? Do you think that would be a pretty good paragraph of 5 sentences for homework?
I think maybe it is kind of amazing.
Thanks.
I can show you one in my collection now.
All right. What's that?
It's next 2 weeks, like this one.
Oh my gosh, what do you collect? What is that?
Figure. It's
Figurine.
called Gundam.
Oh, it's Gundam. Yeah, Gundam.
Yeah, its origins in Japan.
Sure. Gundam collection. How many of those do you have, Ben?
Only 5 or 6.
Disappear.
Gundam. Nice. Do you like it, Charlie? You like that Gundam?
But that
I
one
love
costs a
Gundam.
lot.
Yeah. All right.
Because that one costs a lot, so I need to read the ecology book.
Oh, ecology. And those are expensive books for school. In America, the college textbooks are so
Mongo.
expensive, you guys.
Mongo.
So you can write expensive books. All right, you guys, let's finish. Again, sorry we started 30 minutes late. We'll try to work that out, get a good Zoom thing for us, right? But Hannah, thanks for offering the Microsoft Teams. We might use that as an emergency option if we have this problem next week, okay? So I'm sorry, you guys are a great group of students. I hate to make you wait like that because you do a nice lesson, everybody. Okay. So I'll put the homework in Zalo. All right, so we'll put this in.
Can you just tell us the homework in the Zalo too?
Yeah, definitely. It's just to make a category, but I'm gonna
Oh
put
yeah, I
that in
forgot to
Zalo.
tell you, I cannot use Word in my computer, so I decided to write in PDF. So don't
That's
expect
fine.
to
So
let me write PDF again.
Can you open a Word file in Zalo?
I can open, but I cannot edit a Word file, even a blank and writable one.
All right, I'll put it in Word, but then you don't have to edit it. If I send it back to you, you can just read my comments. Is that okay? Okay, you guys, let's stop that share. So thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, Charlie. Always a pleasure. And thank you, Sherry. Take care. Bye, Arta.
Thank
Great.
you.
Here's Dennis, whoever doesn't leave first is
Bye,
game.
teacher.
Bye, bye, Ben. Take care.
Goodbye.
Bye, have a nice
teacher.
day.
Bye, Alice.
Have a nice day.
Here, Martin.
Nice
Take care.
day.
Goodbye.